Hello everyone. I hope you are fine. So, welcome to Ponso Details Tutorship. Welcome. If you are new, I welcome you. So don't forget to subscribe there because you're gonna enjoy. So now let's go. We have this question now. 7 marks. They are saying proof that AB is equals to x over 2 cos alpha cos theta. You see? So now they're saying in the diagram below, BCD are 3 points on the same horizontal plane such that BD it is equals to DC, which is equals to what? Y. And then CBD or CBD is equals to alpha, and ABD it is equals to theta. Let line BC is equals to x. So now on this type of questions, you have to make sure that you fill every angle, you complete all the angles. But already, since I know that this one it is equals to this one, I have an isosceles triangle. So I know what this one is gonna be equals to what? Alpha there. You understand? Angle C is gonna be equals to alpha. Because of that reason, the angles opposite equal sides. But okay, what's it? That one in the Euclidean geometry there. But the basic thing is to know that this one is the what? Alpha. It is the same as that one. And then what about this one? Since you know what is sum of angles in a triangle add up to 180, it will be what? 180 minus 2 alpha. This one now. You see? That's how we work it out. So now already I know that here I have what? I have y. But now they want us to prove this side. But remember, in these questions, you gotta... So now, since they want us to prove this side, I will have to find the other side so that it can link me to what? To AB. But now on this question now, already I have y. You understand? I can find... Let me check. If I have y there, now it will be in terms of what? Of y. And then this side now I have what? Y and x. So now it means now you're gonna do what? Simultaneous equations there, because now you're gonna have two variables, and now this is how you're gonna do it. You see? So these are interesting questions, because most of the time they will say calculate the value of the length of AB, right? But now you'll not have this, you'll not have that. So you'll just have to use what you are given so that you can calculate what? This length, and then you're gonna do that one. But now this one, it is different from what we have. So now before everything, I want us to write what we have, because it is very important. Is it fine? So let's go. So I'm gonna start with what? In triangle what? A B D. So now I'm now gonna start with what? ABD, this triangle there. So what am I gonna do? I will say cos theta. The reason I'm using cos theta is because I have the adjacent side, and the AB, which is the hypotenuse side, it is the one they want. So adjacent over opposite. Is it fine now? So now I will have to make what? Y the subject there. Yeah, so now it will be what? Therefore y is equals to AB cos theta. Yeah, because now this one will cross multiply and multiply that one and that one and that one. So now this will your equation what? 1. So now let's consider what? In triangle CBD. We are now gonna do what? Go to this triangle now. CBD, because already I filled up every triangle there. So now I'm simply gonna start here. Now I have already told you that we have all the sides that are required. I'm simply gonna go straight to the answer. So I'll have the line what? BC, which is what? X. What is the angle opposite to BC? Check. This is BC, right? So let me just write it like this so that I'm not gonna confuse you all. So it's gonna be what? BC over sine. What is the angle opposite to BC? It is sine what? D. So to be specific, I'm gonna say what? CDB. The reason I'm gonna say CDB, it is because D, it is there in 8BD. D, it is also there in the second triangle there. So I can't just say D. But if they labeled it D1 and D2, I was gonna say D1 or D2. But now I'm gonna label this what? C D. You see now? CDB. You see? It is the angle of what? Of D in triangle CBD. You see now? it is equals to, let's go now. We are gonna consider what? This line. Now you're gonna consider what? This line. Is it fine? Because I have to calculate this. Already I have what? This line. So now I'm gonna use whatever that I have there. So, but you'll see where it is going now. So now it will be what? BD over what? Sine C. Is it fine now? So BD over sine, let me to be specific again, Nami. So it's gonna be what? B C D. Yeah, angle C in triangle BCD. Now let me substitute. What do I have as BC? I have X. What is the angle there opposite to X? It is what? 180 minus 2 alpha, because this is the angle that is what? Opposite to what? To BC there. So it is what? X over sine. What do I have? I have what? 180 minus 2 alpha. So it is the same as having what? Sine what? 180 minus 2 alpha, because this is my theta now. It is equals to, what is BT? I told you it is what? Y. What is the angle opposite to Y there? It is what? Alpha there. So I'm simply gonna say what? Sine alpha. Now I'm allowed to do what? To cross multiply. So it means with TV line I have to make what? Y the subject. You'll see where it is now coming from. But now let me simplify it before I carry on. Now as you can see, this is what? The same as 180 minus theta, because now this is what? You are what? A reduction angle now from trigonometry. Sine 180 minus theta, it is positive for what? For sine. So this one is gonna be simplified to what? Y, and then multiply to this one, X multiplied to that one. So when I'm gonna write it here, it is gonna be Y sine 2 alpha, because of what? Reduction angles there. It is equal to what? X sine alpha. Is it fine? Now you're gonna continue. How to make X the subject? You're gonna divide both sides by what? I mean, to make Y the subject, to divide by sine 2 alpha, sine 2 alpha. Therefore, my Y is equal to X sine alpha over sine 2 alpha there. Yeah, so now this will be my what? Equation 2. Is it fine now? So let me take a new page so that I can finish this thing off and kill it. Or let me just continue. Maybe it will help me. Now, I'm gonna do what? Equate the 2y equation. So what do I have on the first one? Y1, Y2. So on the first one I have what? AB cos theta. So my AB cos theta, it is gonna be equals to what? X sine alpha over sine 2 alpha. Is it fine now? So now I forgot to do something, but I can even do it now. So let's continue. As you can see, I was supposed to convert this thing now, because this thing was already what? An identity now. But even if I simplify it there, it is gonna be fine. So now let me just do it now. So AB cos theta, it is equal to X sine alpha. Or no, wait, let me just simplify that before I continue. I have X sine alpha over sine 2 alpha. So now let me continue here. This is now my what? My double angle there. So now this can be simplified to be what? X sine alpha over 2 sine alpha cos alpha, which is gonna be equals to what? X over 2 cos alpha, because this one is gonna cancel with that one. Heaven. So now this is my equation what? 2, so that I'm not gonna confuse you all. Now we are gonna do what? Equate the two equations. The first one, it is what? AB cos theta. The second one, it is what? X over 2 cos alpha. Right? Now let's continue. Let me make what? AB the subject, because it is the one that they want. So now we're gonna divide both sides by what? Cos theta. So let me write it here. AB it is equals to, since I'm dividing by cos theta, this one will be x over 2 cos alpha, ne? And then divided by cos theta over 1. It is the same as dividing it over 1 because we're dividing by what? Cos theta there. But now remember, in maths, you're going to have to do what? Convert this thing to what? Multiplication. So it's going to be x over 2 cos alpha times 1 over cos theta. Lena manje, it is now going to change, and then this one is going to go up, this one is going to come down. You reciprocate the value, right? So therefore, it is going to be what? AP, it is equals to x times 1, it is x over, and then 2 cos alpha times cos theta, it is the same as what? 2 cos alpha cos theta. You see now, what were we supposed to prove? We are supposed to prove that AB is equals to x over 2 cos alpha cos theta. You see, that's how we simply do the thing there. So we just finished the question. You see, I hope you enjoyed, guys, because that is how you kill maths. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe.